Okay, well, I'm Kate. I'm originally from Taiwan. I just moved to Singapore in 2020 for my job. And so immediately after I moved here, Singapore went into circuit breaker. So I was very lucky to get to know Singapore in very strange times. But this blessing in disguise, after circuit breaker, I met my husband. We got married within 4 or 5 months, I think. And so it was great. And also being in Singapore, nobody's able to travel. We were able to build a lot of connections in Singapore and got to meet with a lot of friends. And now I'm on membership committee for Mandala, which so. Have I missed anything? Oh yeah, I work in finance. Yes, I work in finance, and prior to Singapore, I was in Hong Kong for 10 years, and before that, I lived in Los Angeles, New York, and Taiwan, of course. Yeah. So that's a bit about me. And
well, where do I start? I'm from Mexico. I've been in Singapore for about 9 years now. I work in consulting. I also have my 9 to 6 job. But I have so many other things I do on the side. I'm a living entrepreneur. I have a foundation in India. I also start little projects here and there with my husband that, I have to get involved in all the creative part. So I don't really have a job title, I would say, but I'm kind of like always looking for fun things to do and exciting projects, everything that has to do with creative stuff, 100%. And I became part of the membership committee last year. And I'm excited to be a part of this.
What is this? What childish things do you still do as an adult? Everything? Like, how do you know I'm an adult though? What's your answer?
I will say, I don't know, I have 2 dogs, so I think like when I'm with my dogs, I become like a little girl. I play with them, I have like little cute voices, like I become silly, I literally don't mind like rolling on the grass with my dogs and stuff like that. Like with them, it's just like my childhood spirit sort of comes out.
I have 2 dogs too.
Oh, really? Yeah, I have a Labrador and I have a niece.
I have a Bichon Frise and a Pomeranian.
Nice, yeah. So, you will know that when you're with your dogs, it's kind of like you become a child again.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I still feel like a child. I don't know, but so one thing I would say, like I find adulting really hard. Like I don't want to grow up because there's so many responsibilities. So I guess, I'm kind of childish every day.
Okay, it's my turn. Let's see. Oh, I know. What is your life motto? I'm not kidding. I promise you, when I was thinking, like, what kind of questions will they ask? I actually thought of this question. I promise you. And the worst thing is that I couldn't come up with anything. Like, what is my life motto? I don't know. What's yours?
Well, that's a deep question. That's a really deep question.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, like, for me, it's like, it's very cliche, but I guess all mottos are cliche. But it's like, really live life to the fullest. But to your own definition of fullest, if whatever it is that you're doing at that time in your life, it's what's giving you life itself, go for it 100%. Like, never do anything halfway. Never do anything halfway. Do everything 100%, and whatever comes after that, it's just what it's meant to be,
Sure.
Yeah.
I think mine would be also very cliche, but I think it's also very true and very important. Always love yourself.
Yeah.
You have to love yourself the most. And another thing is, what other people think of you is their business. It's not your business. So this is very important, I think. Like, so
girl.
So I would just think, like, no matter what, you have to choose yourself first.
Yes.
Because you will know, whatever circumstance, you always have to love yourself. And so, that's my motto. Yeah.
Okay.
Two strong cliches.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is a big one. If a movie was being made of your life and you could choose the actor and actress to play you, who would you choose and why? Oh, wow.
Okay, I know mine. I will choose Penelope Cruz.
Oh,
I mean,
my
she's
God, I can see the
amazing.
resemblance.
Yeah.
Oh my God, okay.
You'll just have to do a little bit of highlights, but it's okay. But she's like, I love her, adore her, and she's amazingly talented. And I just love that she's capable of actually showing like the deeper side of her characters most of the time. It's not like just the superficial side. So I think she will play an excellent role. Yeah.
Wow, okay. I never thought about this. Oh my God, this is a really difficult one. Because, who would I pick?
Who's the first one that comes to your mind?
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, there you go.
But I don't know how similar she is to me, but I just thought she was like, she's beautiful and she's amazing. And, but I don't know. That's a hard one. But, yeah, I'll pick Angelina Jolie and I'll just make her look more Asian. And try to make it work.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Okay, let's see next. What was the first big purchase you made as an adult?
This is a good question, and I really have a good one for that. I remember my first job in finance. In like the first couple of months, I made enough money to buy my own car. So I just, I didn't have enough money to buy a brand new car, but I made enough money to buy a used car, which, not super used, but relatively new.
Yeah.
But I was just like, this is my own money, I'm gonna take my money and go buy a new car. So I met up with this guy in some car park and gave her like a whole bag of cash. And yeah, and that's my first purchase as an adult, and I was pretty proud of that. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, it's funny because mine is the same, and what I was going to say is that I wasn't really like an adult. I mean, I was 18, 19, I think, but my dad had made me work like every summer, and like I was saving all my money, and then I had like little jobs after school and stuff like that as well. So yeah, I mean, I didn't pay the full thing, and it was also a used car, but I contributed to it. And I think for me, that was like a big lesson to be like, wow, like my car, I bought it, it's my own thing, right? And it was literally like a very young age, and it's just kind of like made me realize like, okay, now I'm an adult, like I have to be responsible.
And when I bought it, I didn't even know how to drive it.
Yeah.
So, like, the first day I took it out, I ran into some car, and then
oh my god, and that was the end of the car.
So
Thank you so much.
That was the beginning of my adult life, but it was very memorable to me. Cool. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
One more. You have to wear a T-shirt with one word on it for 1 year. Which word would you choose? Who came up with these questions?
They're online.
I think mine will be smile. Just because I noticed, like, when you're walking and then you see somebody like with a t-shirt like that, and it's almost like you read it and you kind of like you actually smile, So I feel like it's kind of like a message out there, whoever sees it, it's like a reminder, like smile.
Okay, that's a good one. She keeps coming up with this really good answer that I don't even know how to follow up with that. But I think, if I have to wear one word on myself every day,
for 1 year.
For 1 year, I think it would just not so much. I would just have a big heart on it. Yeah.
Super good.
Yeah. So you can interpret it in so many different ways. Because I think in this world we all need more love. So
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Pick a good one.
Let's see. What's your favorite holiday season and why? And then it says here, example, Chinese New Year, Christmas, or New Year's Eve.
Oh, okay. I like, I think this is not unique. I like Christmas. I like spending Christmas in hot places. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't. Like, for me, if it's not cold, it's not Christmas.
Christmas season, especially when you go to Africa or the Maldives, the weather is always amazing.
Yeah.
And then when you're there, everybody's super happy. And when you go to these places, because that for this past Christmas, I went to Maldives with my husband. It was one of the nicest things ever. It was so nice. And I like Christmas season. Actually, if I have to pick, I like all holidays. Yeah.
Okay, for me, I think will be New Year's Eve, definitely. Christmas is always a little bit of like melancholy to it, and
You think?
Yeah, like all this family feelings and stuff, you know. But New Year's Eve for me is always exciting. Like I always want to party. I look forward to the next year. You know, I like all those cliches of like making your, you know, like wishes and what are you going to do next year.
New Year's resolution.
Yes, New Year's resolution. Like it makes me like able to look forward to something. You know, it's
That's fun. Cool.
Okay.
Last
Yeah.
one? Okay. This is going to be a good one. If you could travel back in time, which part of your life would you go back to? Who came up with these questions again? I think I'll go back to like maybe last year of university because you are an adult, but you're not really an adult. You don't have that many responsibilities, and there's just like so many things in front of you that you can choose. Yeah, and it's just a time full of like all kinds of possibilities, and you're just having fun without like all these added responsibilities on you yet. So that would be a fun time.
Yeah.
And I think so.
Yeah. I will go back to the years when I was living in Los Angeles. I was very young, and you know, after high school, same thing, like university, studying, but it was just a moment in my life where I think like there were so many things happening that I wish I could just go back to focus again on what is it that I want to do and like push myself a little bit harder, but at the same time really enjoy, you know, the friends that I had back then, the city and the life that I was living. I think I was very stressed and too many things going on, so I wish I could just go back to relive it, to, you know, enjoy what I had and push myself a little bit harder for the dreams that I had back then. And then who knows, maybe what would have happened after that. Maybe I would be there still or somewhere else. I want to be here. Okay, no, wait, then maybe not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing you around in Mandala, and you know, come say hi if you see me around. And
Can't wait to see you all at Mandala Club. A lot of exciting things coming up, so stay tuned.